Yo Brollies, what's happening? In today's video, I'm gonna share with you a quick keyboard build featuring the Akko MOD005 DIY kit. One of the easiest ways to build a custom keyboard because all you have to do is add switches and keycaps. It pretty much has all the necessary components for a decent sounding and feeling keyboard with poron gaskets, EVA foam dampener, and bottom case foam dampener. Although not needed at all unless you want to do further mods, the teardown process is super easy and beginner friendly as well. With that being said, let's get into it. So for this particular build, we're gonna use the Akko Black and Silver PBT double shot keycaps in the ASA profile, which I think is absolutely perfect for the space gray variant of the Akko MOD005. Akko keycaps, in my honest opinion, are one of the better options if you're looking for an affordable but decent set of keycaps. The packaging and overall quality are very good for its price, and we pretty much have all the essential keycaps that we need for our keyboard's layout and more. These are double shot PBT keycaps, which means there is a separate material for the legends and it will not fade away over time. The keycaps themselves also won't shine that easily compared to, let's say, an ABS plastic keycaps. The thickness of these keycaps is around 1.4 to 1.5 millimeters, which is pretty decent. The only drawback is that some of the keycaps have imperfections, especially on the stem. Sometimes there is a cut, which is pretty much a known issue already for Akko keycaps, and to be honest, not a deal breaker at all since it doesn't affect the mounting stability of the keycaps. Now for the switches, I wanted to make the overall build a more coherent one in terms of the theme, so we're gonna use the Akko CS Jelly Block switches. These are linear with an actuation force of 50 grams give or take, with a 1.9mm pre-travel and 4.0mm total travel. For a black switch, these are noticeably lighter than I was expecting, which may be good or bad depending on your preference and expectations. The good thing about these switches is that they are quite smooth out of the box with a clacky sound signature if you're into that. I gotta say, the packaging for the Akko MOD005 and other similar keyboards from the Akko Designer Studio look and feel really premium considering its price. Inside the box, the package contents are substantially protected by foams, and here we have the user manual written in both English and Chinese. We also have a coiled USB Type-C cable with gold-plated plugs and comes with a Velcro strap. Of course, we have the Akko MOD005 barebones kit as well, and the good thing here is that it also comes with an extra FR4 plate aside from the installed aluminum plate. The overall design and the build quality feel really premium, again considering the price. Granted, there is a lot of mid-range to high-end keyboards with better and refined quality with tons of small details, but for what you're paying with this keyboard, you'll get a bit of an idea how a decently built keyboard looks and feel. This is definitely a good option for beginners getting their feet wet in the hobby. It features a CNC aluminum chassis with lots of chamfered edges and polygonal design language. Now, tearing this keyboard apart, although as I've mentioned earlier, is completely unnecessary unless you want to do further mods, is actually pretty easy and beginner friendly. All you have to do is remove the screws underneath the keyboard and you can now lift the top half of the chassis. This is a gasket mount keyboard, which means we have gaskets around the edges for a softer and dampened typing experience. To access the bottom casing freely, you have to carefully detach the cable from the PCB to the daughter board. Inside the bottom case, we have a 4mm noise reduction foam. Now let's take a look at the PCB and plate combo of the Akko MOD005. As you can tell, we have 16 small gaskets all around each side for a total of 32 gaskets. And then we have a 3.5mm high-density EVA foam dampener in between the PCB and plate. The hot swap sockets on this PCB are from TTC, which supports any Cherry MX style switches. Now to tear this apart, all you have to do is remove some screws from the PCB like so. And you now have access to the PCB, foam, and plate. As you can see, the stabilizers are already pre-lubed out of the box, and this keyboard actually supports both plate mount and screw-in stabilizers, which is nice. Now, screw-in stabilizers are known to be more secure and stable, while plate mounts are easy to remove and modify. The stock stabilizers of the Akko MOD005 features flat bottom stems and has a generous amount of lubricant. To put it all together, you just have to reverse the process, and as I said, the teardown and customization options here are very easy. Now let's install the switches and keycaps and do a sound test comparison between the stock configuration and a simple modified version. By the way, the PCB features north-facing LEDs, which may be an issue with some cherry profile keycaps, but depending on your switch, it can be avoided like with the Akko CS Jelly Block. And there you have it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the final look of our build. Personally, I think it looks phenomenal. The Akko Black and Silver perfectly matches the space gray variant of the Akko MOD005, and although the Akko Jelly Blacks are not visible, you know for a fact that it also matches the overall theme. By the way, I also got a matching custom coiled cable here from Cable Mod, which is awesome considering the Akko MOD005 is a wired-only keyboard, so it's only fitting to match it with a good-looking, high-quality cable. Now finally, here's some sound tests for you guys. Now, just quick final thoughts. If you're looking to get your feet wet into the higher tier mechanical keyboards, going into the custom keyboard territory, the Akko MOD005 is a very good option, especially if you're into the 65% form factor. The design, build quality, and overall experience is very good and user-friendly. In terms of the switches, if you're looking for a smooth switch out of the box, and if you prefer a louder clacky sound signature, the Akko CS Jelly Black is one of the better options out in the market. For keycaps, anything goes as long as it matches your preference, and any of the Akko keycaps are a good budget option. And there you have it guys, thank you for watching. Huge thanks to Akko for sending this in. You can get all of the things I've mentioned using the links below. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you like this, and see you next time. Have a great day guys, you're awesome.